Mannequino. These are Mannequino male legs. So I'll just give you a quick look. That is the carry case. As you can see, you need to keep hold of this, keep it in the stock room, and this is where you're going to keep all the panels that make the Mannequino legs when you're not using them. And also, if you want to ship that to another store, you can see that's a very easy thing to send somewhere else.
These are the Mannequino leg instructions. You can see here that we have the Mannequino legs hanging. There's male and female, and they both fit onto the same stainless steel stand. And here you can see some of the different leg positions you can achieve by using the hinged mechanism in the back of the knees in order to create various poses. So once you receive your Mannequino legs, you'll find a little poster which talks you through how to get started building Mannequino. Put aside a minimum of an hour to learn how to do it. So the first things you're going to be looking for when you open your carry case are the step-by-step instruction pack. That's the front of the assembly instructions for the male legs. So first you're going to make the hips. So the assemble hip page just shows you what the hips look like when they're built, because it's quite useful to see that before you start building the panels. So when you start the hips, you're going to be building from the front, so that's the first two panels, and then each side, left and right, forming the hip shape, and that will be done up at the back. So if you just follow the film, it will show you how to put them on, and you're going to be clicking the end shapes, which is a little tab, into a hole that locks the end of each row, and then from there you zip and click all the tabs into each other until you get to the other end, and then you pop the lock on. Once you've got all the panels zipped together, you'll be wrapping that round to make the hip shape and doing up the final row at the back. The final row at the back do up in a slightly different way, so you're not going to be zipping them side by side. These weave together, and that makes it possible for you to join the two panels together from the outside. And we use a similar technique in the bust along the back seam. So once you've got the basic hip shape made, you'll notice there's a couple of tabs that were long at the front of the hips, and you're going to bend those through to the back and pop them into the slots at the back, following the instructions in the film and also from the instruction booklet. So once that's done, you're ready to start on the next phase, which is the second part of the build, and that's how we're making the thighs. So there's the thighs. And this sheet here just shows you how you're going to be popping them on afterwards. So you can come back to that once you've built them and have a look. So first of all, it's just two panels for the thigh pieces, so they're dead quick. And you're going to be putting those together, zipping them up, and then doing them up at the back. So if you follow those steps through, looking at the film, and also taking a look at the step-by-step guide in the instruction book, you'll end up with the two thighs ready to join to the hips. So next up is the calves. So if you have a look at this sheet here, you can just see the three panels that make up the calves. Again, there aren't very many zips on these, so they're really quick to put together. And that's the nice thing about the legs, you're just doing 3 different sections and then joining them up using the slots. So you've got 3 panels here, and then if you follow through the film, you'll see how those all go together and zip up. And then once you've got the left and right made, we're going to have a look at how to join the hips and the thighs. How to join the hips and the thighs. So here you can see the hips again, and now in the film we're going to have a look at how those slots work together. You're going to be feeding the tabs from the thighs into the slots in the kind of buttock area and the upper thighs of those hips. And then once you've built those, that's what it should look like. So now we're looking at the final stage where we're joining the calves to the thighs. You'll see some long tongues coming out of the top side of the thighs. These will go into slots in the fronts of the calves, and you'll be popping the 2 locks together on either side on the kind of side of the knees, and then repeating that left and right. And then once you've turned the legs over, you'll see another long tongue coming out the bottom of the calf at the back, and that needs to be fed through the slot at the back. So there you have it. You've now built your first pair of Mannequino legs. Check over the tabs to make sure that all of them are in, and just tuck anything in that you see that may have popped out, and you're ready to go. Mannequino legs are part of a dynamic modular mannequin system designed for the circular economy, delivering design versatility with our modular format and flat packable parts. So this makes it really easy and cost effective to ship, roll out, store away and recycle. Thanks so much for joining us for this quick film, and we hope you found it very useful.